All right. Looks like Gail Simone has stirred up a little bit of controversy on Twitter. Now, Gail really likes to use her Twitter to troll. It gets engagement. I understand. I post memes, and so I get it. She has a different perspective, of course, than I do on things, but her trolling often does lead to a lot of discussion about different things in comics and keeps her relevant and people attentive. I don't have a problem with that, honestly. I know I'm supposed to. This is my hot take. But look, I do the same thing with my Twitter, with my memes. I have fun with memes. I'm sure some people get offended, and I don't care. But it is kind of the way that online marketing works. I find it to be an interesting tactic. And this is a really spicy take from Gail we're about to get into. Let's get into the news in just a second. I don't have a problem with Gail personally, so sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I know you don't want to hear that. Here we go. I am John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. Look, if Gail Simone's Birds of Prey run back in the day was one of the best things out of comics, it, of course, went right after Chuck Dixon's Birds of Prey run, which was great stuff. And if you like that kind of comic writing and that kind of stuff that was going on back then before all the New 52 and all these changes that have been coming down at DC Comics, you're absolutely going to enjoy My Flying Sparks. I think this really is what superhero comics should be. We show the superhero family, we show them all working together and actually trying to save the world in a heroic manner. Ways that are not really written into comics anymore. And this is a wonderful, wonderful storyline with a ton of action and adventure. So please check that out. The link's down in the description below. Support the channel, support our books. Look, you can get a digital copy of this for next to nothing, my friends. It's the same cost as getting some DC comics at the same length. So please check it out and support the channel today. Appreciate you guys. All right, Gail Simone, here we are. She was giving some hot takes yesterday on trying to push different topics in comics and all that. And here it is. Maybe Professor X just liked being around hot teens in spandex. Now, this got a lot of discussion going because, the implication here is that Professor X is kind of a pedophile or a groomer, right? He's an older guy. He's bringing in these teens into his house. It is kind of weird. I mean, people have made jokes like this about Batman forever, right? With Robin and all that. It is a weird setup, and if you start to look at it, especially in today's modern context where everybody's hypersexualized and hypersexualizing children all the time, it is really a scary thing, and you probably wouldn't want to be the father of Robin in that situation where this billionaire is bringing this kid and putting him into spandex in his house. It's creepy. And it is kind of the same thing. You don't talk about this in the context of Professor X, and it's really not discussed on that same level as Batman, but it is kind of the same thing. He brings in these students into his home. He is sitting there and doing that. And gosh, I don't want to think about this, and I know you don't either. But Gail's going to make us. Here we are. Maybe he just convinced them they have powers and adventures when they really are just hanging out by the pool. Ugh. Cooking wieners. Oh, no. The Blackbird is actually a sectional sofa. There's no mansion. He lives in a shabby apartment complex in Peoria. The safe word is Cerebro, which is also the name of his Oculus VR. He told them they have to go fight the Avengers, but it was really just the night crew at Arby's. While they were fighting, he yoinked all the horsey sauce. Oh no. It's a school for youngsters, sure, but one day, after a chance encounters at the Scuzz Bar, Uncle Logan suddenly moves in and takes over the top bunk bed and makes everyone uncomfortable. He's the best at what he does, says Professor X, and what he does... Oh gosh, disgusting. All right. I don't know. This makes me feel icky inside, and it's intended to do so. That's what trolling is online. But gosh, I hope that's not what the X-Men actually is, my friends. I really hope it is just a crime-fighting brigade, and there's nothing untoward going on. But whew, what a hot take. This is the degenerate imagination of modern times. What do you think about this, my friends? It is weird. I mean, all of these situations where it's adults like bringing children into these situations in spandex is weird. I don't want to think about it anymore. You can leave a comment down below with what you think about this, and I'll just read that. Hit the like and subscribe button, my friends. And of course, please check out Flying Sparks, where it's nothing weird. Everybody's above age in this book. They're all in college or above. The main character's 21, 22. We got none of that stuff going on here. Buy my book instead. Thanks.